Hi, everyone, this is the Encyclopedia channel. In this episode, we will explain the knowledge of fasting and autophagy. So, how do we understand these two concepts? What is the relationship between them? Why is it said that fasting and autophagy can synergistically enhance the prevention and treatment effect on cancer? What principles should be followed when implementing the fasting method? Fasting is a specific eating pattern that achieves health and potential cancer reduction benefits by limiting the amount of time you eat or the intake of specific types of foods. Although the role of fasting in human health and cancer prevention is still being researched, some preliminary research suggests that it may have some potential for reducing cancer rates. One of the main forms of fasting is time-restricted eating, abbreviated TRF, which requires eating during specific times of the day and fasting during other times. A common TRF pattern is to eat only 8 to 10 hours a day and fast the rest of the time. This practice is related to the eating habits of our ancestors, who often ate with limited resources rather than having food available around the clock. TRF is thought to alter the body's metabolic patterns, enhance insulin sensitivity, and reduce chronic inflammation, factors that have been linked to cancer development. Another form of fasting is intermittent fasting, abbreviation IF, which involves fasting for extended periods of time at regular intervals, usually twice a week or a few times a month. A common IF pattern is a daily eating window of 4 to 8 hours and fasting at other times. The main mechanism of IF is to produce beneficial physiological effects by regulating energy metabolism and altering hormone levels. Studies have shown that IF can improve insulin sensitivity, increase fatty acid oxidation, and reduce the levels of insulin-like growth factor, abbreviation IGF, which are related to the growth of tumors and the proliferation of cancer cells. In addition, some studies have explored the possibility of combining fasting with chemotherapy. Preliminary results suggest that fasting during chemotherapy may help enhance the effects of chemotherapy and reduce damage to normal cells. However, more research is needed to confirm the findings in this area and to determine the best application and for whom. Autophagy is an intracellular self-regulatory process that maintains the stability of the intracellular environment and promotes the survival of cells by degrading and recycling damaged or redundant components in cells. It plays an important role in cellular physiological and pathological processes, including cancer development and treatment. The process of autophagy involves a series of complex molecular mechanisms. First, cells form a special organelle called an autophagosome through a membrane structure. Autophagosomes then fuse with lysosomes to form autolysosomes, which contain enzymes and an acidic environment for degrading intracellular components. Then, the damaged or redundant substances in autophagosomes, such as protein aggregates, damaged organelles, or excess mitochondria, etc., are degraded into small molecules such as amino acids, fatty acids, and nucleotides for cellular reuse. Autophagy has important implications for cancer development and treatment in several ways. First, autophagy can remove abnormal protein aggregates and damaged organelles in cells, thereby maintaining the healthy state of cells. This is crucial for cancer suppression, because cancer cells often have abnormal protein synthesis and metabolism, leading to the formation of abnormal aggregates. Autophagy can remove these abnormal substances and prevent cells from developing into cancer cells. Second, autophagy can also inhibit the development of tumors. Studies have found that when the autophagy process is abnormal, the harmful substances in the cells cannot be effectively removed, resulting in abnormal accumulation in the cells, which in turn promotes the development of tumors. Therefore, maintaining normal autophagy function is of great significance to prevent tumorigenesis. In addition, autophagy is also related to cancer therapy. Some anti-cancer drugs and radiotherapy can induce the death of cancer cells by promoting autophagy. This is because, when cancer cells are affected by drugs or radiation, autophagy can be activated as a cell death pathway. By inducing autophagy, drugs or radiotherapy can promote the degradation and removal of harmful substances in cancer cells, resulting in the death of cancer cells. This provides new ideas and strategies for cancer treatment. However, the role of autophagy in cancer is not unique. In some cases, autophagy may have protective effects on cancer cell survival and drug resistance. When cancer cells are under stressful conditions, such as drug treatment or nutrient restriction, autophagy can provide additional nutrients and energy sources for cancer cells, increase their survival ability, and reduce the efficacy of drugs. Therefore, in cancer therapy, it is crucial to rationally regulate the level of autophagy to balance the inhibitory and promoting effects on cancer cells. It can be seen that autophagy is an intracellular self-regulatory process, which maintains the homeostasis and survival of cells by degrading and recycling damaged or redundant components in cells. It plays an important role in the development and treatment of cancer. Autophagy can remove abnormal substances in cells, inhibit tumor development, and induce cancer cell death in cancer therapy. However, the regulation of autophagy needs to be done on a case-by-case basis to balance its inhibitory and promoting effects to provide a more effective strategy for cancer therapy. So, what is the relationship between fasting and autophagy? There is a close relationship between fasting and autophagy. Fasting refers to limiting or stopping the intake of food for a certain period of time, while autophagy is a self-degradation process inside cells, which maintains the health and function of cells by decomposing and recycling damaged or waste substances in cells. The relationship between these two is largely related to nutritional status and energy balance. Under normal dietary conditions, autophagy is an important mechanism for maintaining cellular health. Through autophagy, cells can remove damaged proteins, outdated organelles, and other cellular waste, break them down into basic molecular substances, and reuse these substances to provide energy and maintain life activities. Autophagy can also help cells adapt to nutrient deficiency, oxygen limitation, and other stressful conditions. Fasting can simulate the state of nutritional deficiency to a certain extent and trigger the initiation of autophagy. When the body is in a fasted state, cells do not receive sufficient energy and nutrient supplies due to reduced food intake. In order to maintain life activities and cope with the challenge of energy shortage, cells will obtain additional energy sources by initiating autophagy process. During fasting, the activity of autophagy increases. When cells sense energy deficit signals, key molecules of the autophagy pathway are activated, including the formation of autophagosomes and the expression of associated autophagy proteins. These autophagy proteins wrap up junk material in autophagic vesicles, which are then transported to lysosomes for breakdown and recycling. Through autophagy, cells can convert reserved substances and damaged molecules into available energy and nutrients to meet the needs of cells. Fasting can not only trigger autophagy, but also promote the clearance efficiency of autophagy. Studies have shown that fasting can increase the expression and activity of autophagy-related proteins, increase the formation of autophagic vesicles and the degradation rate of autophagic substances. This may be related to changes in cellular energy metabolism during fasting. During fasting, since there is no new energy source supply, cells will rely more on autophagy for energy, thereby improving the efficiency of autophagy. Fasting can also affect the regulation of autophagy by regulating intracellular signaling pathways. Studies have found that fasting can activate key signaling molecules such as AMPK, 5-phosphatidylated activated protein kinase, and mTOR, mammalian target of rapamycin, which play an important role in the regulation of cellular energy metabolism and autophagy. The activation of AMPK can promote the initiation of autophagy, while the inhibition of mTOR contributes to the progress of autophagy. Fasting contributes to the enhancement of autophagy by modulating the activity of these signaling pathways. Autophagy can also affect the effect of fasting. Autophagy plays an important role during fasting, maintaining cellular homeostasis by degrading and recycling harmful or redundant components in cells. During fasting, autophagy can remove abnormal protein aggregates and damaged organelles in cells, and reduce the accumulation of toxic substances in cells. This scavenging action helps maintain cellular health and reduces stress and damage to cells during fasting. Autophagy can also regulate energy metabolism in the fasted state. During fasting, autophagy can promote the oxidative metabolism of fatty acids and the production of ketone bodies as an additional energy source. This is very important for the balance of energy supply during fasting. Autophagy helps maintain the energy balance and survival of the body by regulating the process of fatty acid metabolism and ketone body production. In the field of cancer, the interaction between fasting and autophagy has attracted much attention. Cancer is a serious disease that develops rapidly and is of high complexity. Fasting, as a non-drug intervention, has the potential to inhibit the development of cancer. Fasting inhibits the growth and metabolism of tumor cells by reducing insulin and glucose levels. At the same time, autophagy is activated during fasting, which helps to remove abnormal protein aggregates and damaged organelles in cancer cells, and limits the proliferation and survival of cancer cells. On the other hand, autophagy can also provide a survival advantage to cancer cells under certain circumstances. When cancer cells are under stress, such as drug treatment or nutrient restriction, autophagy can provide additional nutrients and energy sources for cancer cells, increase their survival ability, and reduce the efficacy of drugs. Studies have shown that fasting and autophagy can work synergistically to enhance the therapeutic effect on cancer. In one study, using a liver cancer cell model, it was found that the application of fasting together with autophagy inducers can significantly inhibit the growth of tumor cells. Fasting strengthens the attack on cancer cells by regulating the autophagy pathway and improves the therapeutic effect. Similarly, the combination of fasting and autophagy has shown potential efficacy in other cancer types, such as breast, colon, and lung. In addition, fasting and autophagy have important implications for drug resistance in cancer therapy. Drug resistance is one of the major challenges facing cancer treatment today. Studies have found that some cancer cells can escape the killing effect of chemotherapy drugs by increasing the activity of autophagy. Fasting reverses chemoresistance while enhancing sensitivity to cancer therapy through mechanisms such as modulation of autophagy and reduction of oxidative stress. Short-term starvation before chemotherapy drug treatment can increase the sensitivity of cancer cells, thereby enhancing the efficacy of chemotherapy drugs, according to a study. In addition to cancer therapy, the interplay between fasting and autophagy has also attracted attention in terms of metabolic regulation and longevity. Autophagy plays an important role in regulating metabolism, reducing oxidative stress, and maintaining cellular homeostasis. Fasting can activate autophagy and improve metabolic fitness, which may help prevent diseases such as metabolic diseases and aging. In one study, mice were fasted for 24 hours and autophagic activity in the liver was measured. The results showed that after fasting, the expression of autophagy-related genes in the liver was significantly upregulated, and the autophagy activity of cells was also significantly improved. This suggests that fasting can activate autophagy and improve metabolic health to some extent. Studies have also shown that fasting and autophagy also play an important role in aging. Autophagy can remove abnormal proteins and damaged organelles, reduce cellular metabolic stress and oxidative stress, thereby delaying cell aging and death. Fasting can activate autophagy and reduce free radicals and oxidative stress produced by metabolism, thereby delaying the aging process of the whole body. In summary, there is a close relationship between fasting and autophagy. Fasting can simulate the state of nutrient deficiency, trigger the initiation of autophagy, and improve the clearance efficiency of autophagy. Fasting affects the regulation of autophagy by regulating intracellular signaling pathways. However, it should be noted that fasting is not suitable for everyone, especially for certain groups of people, such as pregnant women, lactating women, malnourished patients, diabetic patients, etc. Fasting may have negative effects. Always consult a medical professional before considering fasting, and do it under the guidance of a medical professional to ensure that the physical condition is suitable for fasting. Fasting is a method that needs to be implemented carefully. Here are some general guidelines on how to do it. First, you should seek the advice of a medical professional before fasting. They can assess your physical condition, find out if fasting is right for you, and provide personalized guidance and advice. Your doctor can assess any contraindications or potential risks based on your medical condition, medical history, and medication use. Second, choose the fasting mode that suits you. There are a number of different fasting modes to choose from, including intermittent fasting, time-restricted fasting, and multi-day fasting, among others. Choose the mode that works best for you based on your personal goals and lifestyle. Again, progressive fasting is a good place to start. You can start by reducing the time of the eating window and gradually adapt to the way of fasting. For example, start with a daily 16-hour intermittent fast, where you eat within 8 hours, and then gradually shorten the eating window to allow your body to adapt to longer fasts. At the same time, pay attention to the quality of your diet. While fasting reduces the amount of food you eat, you should still focus on getting enough nutrients. Choose high-quality foods such as vegetables, fruits, whole grains, healthy fats, and high-quality protein to ensure your body gets the nutrients it needs. Also, maintain adequate water intake. During fasting, you still need to drink enough water to maintain your body's water balance. Drink plain water, decaf tea, or other sugar-free, calorie-free beverages to meet your hydration needs. Be aware that hunger pangs may occur during fasting. To deal with hunger, there are a few strategies you can employ. Hunger can be relieved by drinking water, unsweetened tea, or chewing gum. In addition, distraction, engaging in light activity, or trying relaxation techniques, such as meditation or deep breathing, can also help manage hunger. Finally, when you decide to end your fast, you should gradually return to your normal diet. Avoid overeating and instead gradually increase the amount and variety of food you eat to allow your body to adjust to the recovery process. At the same time, it is very important to continue to maintain a healthy diet and lifestyle. After ending the fast, you should continue to focus on the quality of your diet and choose a variety of balanced foods. Increase your intake of vegetables, fruits, whole grains, healthy fats, and high-quality protein, and limit your consumption of processed, high-sugar, and high-fat foods. Maintain a moderate calorie intake to maintain healthy weight and body function. In addition, consistent moderate exercise is also very important. Moderate physical exercise can promote metabolism, enhance the body's metabolic adaptability, improve cardiorespiratory function, and enhance muscle strength and flexibility. Choose your favorite exercise methods, such as walking, running, swimming, yoga, etc., and perform appropriate exercises according to your physical condition and time schedule. In addition to diet and exercise, maintaining good sleep and mental health are also key post-fasting. Getting enough sleep can help the body recover and repair, boost immunity, and improve overall body function. At the same time, learning to manage stress, maintaining a positive mood and emotional balance is critical to maintaining a healthy lifestyle. Try ways to relax and cope with stress, such as meditation, breathing exercises, art creation, or social interaction, to improve your mental health. When fasting, be sure to pay close attention to how your body reacts and feels. If you experience any discomfort with fasting, stop immediately and seek medical professional advice. Everyone's body may respond differently, so it's important to listen to your body's signals and make adjustments as needed. All in all, fasting needs to be done with caution and under the guidance of professionals. Choose a fasting mode that suits you, and gradually adapt to the fasting process. What do you think about this? Welcome to leave a message to discuss with everyone. If you also like our channel, please subscribe us.